Dear Professor, good evening. This is Mengdi Zhu. I'm so glad to be your student this quarter. For the final essay, I chose the alternative assignment. Forum 4. In The Wizard of Oz, the scarecrow represents agriculture. Farmers shape the lifeless straw into human figures to protect their crops. In the same way, the scarecrow protects Dorothy from the wicked witch. His ingenuity proved his intelligence and emphasized the essential role of technological innovation in agriculture. Quentin Taylor notes that his conduct on the journey through Oz is marked by common sense, resilience, and rectitude. The Scarecrow's wish for Brian expresses farmers' urgent need to improve farming methods. Since food sustains humanity, it is imperative to acknowledge the value of agriculture and to advocate for the interests of farmers. Forum 5. With a prompt, ChatGPT generated a 5-paragraph essay in seconds. While the essay produced draft was a useful starting point for brainstorming, it could not be considered academic college-level writing. Firstly, lacking concrete and personal examples, the body paragraph cannot support the claims. Second, the conclusion is not effective in provoking reflections. Lastly, it fails to invoke an emotional response. Repetitive vocabulary and wordiness also weaken the essay. In conclusion, while artificial intelligence serves as a valuable tool for generating ideas, it cannot replace the thoughtful composition integral to academic writing. Forum 6. I value the Writing and the Reading Center at Dianda College and the dedication of its tutors, who helped me improve my essay and inspire me. Their patience created a supportive environment that enables me to identify key areas for growth. First, my tutor emphasizes adopting an English-focused mindset rather than translating from my native language. It helps me develop natural fluent language that adds clarity to my arguments. Second, my tutor points out that my writing feels like unsophisticated due to simple word choices. She encourages me to read more and emulate writers with richer vocabularies. Finally, she advises crafting engaging hooks and posing thought-provoking questions to capture readers' interest and leave a strong impression. After incorporating this suggestion, I'm able to make my writing clear and more suitable for college standards. Forum 7. The 2024 film Wicked explores the complex friendship between Elphaba, the Wicked Witch of the West, and Glinda the Good Witch. Set against the backdrop of their youth at She's University, the story reveals Elphaba's magical talent and her growing awareness of injustice, particularly the oppression of talking animals. When Elphaba confronts the wizard and Madame Morrible, she exposes their exploitation of flying monkeys as spies. In response, the wizard brands her the Wicked Witch, forcing her into excess and redefining her legacy. The film challenges perceptions of good and evil through themes of friendship, identity, and resistance. Forum 8. After transferred to a new middle school, I struggled to start conversations centered on common interests, hoping to forge friendships. Yet I found little enjoyment in their company. I ceased my efforts to conform and instead dedicated myself to my passion, leading me to encounter Alina, a spirit who shared my interest. Our friendship demonstrates that friends thrive without the necessity of self compromise. The dynamic between Elphaba and Galinda parallels my connection with Alina, as both relationships are founded on acceptance. When Elphaba dances along, labeled as peculiar by others, Galinda chooses to embrace her distinctiveness. I realized that authentic friendship entails celebrating individuality rather than attempting to suppress it. In the same way, Elena and I value our unique characteristics and provide support to one another as we navigate through life challenges. Forum 9. Before graduation, uncertainty clouded my future. Influenced by my family's advice, I accepted a low paying but stable job. One day, I experienced a sudden clarity. I craved more than stability and routine. The moment of self awareness sparked a resolve for change. I began applying to college abroad. When I received my offer, I informed my family and embarked on my journey in the USA. In Wicked, Alphaba exposes the wizard's hypocrisy, awakening her self awareness and prompting her to reject conformity. Despite facing true evil and the painful loss of her best friend, she remains unwavering in her principles and chooses to walk away. She teaches us that individuality deserves respect rather than suppression. Even when challenged by authority, we must honor our inner convictions and hold fast to our beliefs. The path to self realization is lonely but profoundly rewarding. Forum 10. The fear of offending others led me to hide my true thoughts and conform to their wills. Meeting Cassia dependent the self-suppression, since she created everything from my appearance to my values. It wasn't until she called me worthless that I realized losing self-love meant losing the ability to be loved by others. I learned from Alphaba that self-love anchors identity and empowerment, enabling authentic connections. I remained trapped in endless approval thinking and self-denial if I lost the ability to love myself. The path of self-discovery liberated me from those constraints, allowing me to build meaningful relationships. True empowerment, as Alphaba teaches, arises from within. By accepting myself, I have found the courage to form authentic friendships. Here is my reflection this quarter. I consent long original posts into tighter, more focused paragraphs, which shows my growing ability to prioritize essential details and maintain clear. Also, I worked to replace simple words with more precise vocabulary, making my writing polished and fluent. Since my tutor ensures that my revised forums were aligned with the instructor's feedback and only provide minor suggestions on word choices, I believe my revisions were effective. Thus, my self-examination score is 95 over 100. I enjoyed the forum about 2 films this quarter because they are very engaging. However, I found the summarizing process challenging, so I need to practice more. Finally, in this quarter, I have developed stronger critical thinking and writing skills. I've overcome challenges relating to vocabulary and wordiness, but I still need to improve my ability to write concise summarizes. Overall, I'm more confident in my academic abilities. Thank you so much.